What a great shot of New York City. It is Game 4 of this NLCS from Flushing, Queens. Mets and Dodgers coming right up.
There's a moment in every series like this when the thrill of mere competition
What a play!
gives way to the unparalleled drama of desperation.
Break your body down, throw punches like a fully automatic.
Tonight, two teams with that desperation on full display. One driven to put themselves on the doorstep of history.
Ohtani's broken through. It is gone. A majestic home run.
The other looking to fight their way back.
Sliding catch by Taylor. He came out of the middle of nowhere.
And both know that after all they've done, as far as they've come,
Grand slam, Vientos.
this is the time. This is the moment. Game 4 of the National League Championship Series starts now on FS1.
Kike Hernandez, boy, has he been great. Another big home run last night, 15th of his postseason career. He's in there for the Dodgers. This time at third base tonight. Freddie Freeman out of the lineup with that ankle injury. Tommy Edman is in there as well. He's been so versatile, playing shortstop tonight. Dodgers and the Mets, LA up 2-1 in this series, and Francisco Lindor needs to have a big game. Get something started for the Mets, who have only scored one run in their last 16 innings, looking to get better, looking to score earlier tonight. For the Mets in their lineup, there's only one change tonight, and that's in center field. Instead of Tyrone Taylor, it's Harrison Bader. That's the only change that was made by New York. And it's interesting, there was some talk there, and you think about making changes because there are some guys that are slumping, right? Jose Iglesias, Francisco Alvarez has had a tough postseason so far. And I'm curious, when you think about this as we welcome him into our set, was it the time for the Mets to make moves tonight? Or are you cool with sticking with the same lineup that they've had, basically? Well, we will see what happens. It is Game 4. To the booth we go, and the guys calling it as always, Joe Davis and John Smoltz. Enjoy it.
All right, Kevin, welcome to the 2024 National League Championship Series on FS1, presented by Loan Depot. One of the New York ball clubs has already made some magic tonight. These Mets hope they can do the same, now trailing this series 2-1. We're all set for Game 4 from Citi Field. We welcome inside the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis, and so the Mets find themselves in this spot again, and they've been here all season. Found a way to punch back in Game 2. Can they do it again tonight?
Well, they're the bounce-back Mets, and it's been a bounce-back series. Each team that's needed to make adjustments has done it. The Mets have been through the car wash of emotions, the narratives they don't pay attention to. What they do know is that Jose Quintana is going for them. He's been so hot lately, keeping the ball in the yard. He's been good at home. There's the numbers, and if he keeps the ball in the yard, they're going to have a chance. But the Mets do need to have some supporting actors for them in the lineup. They've got to score early and give him a cushion.
Trying to do it against a Dodger pitching staff that was supposed to be the problem in this postseason, supposed to be the thing that kept them from the World Series. 4 shutouts the last 5 games for LA. As far as the offense goes, yeah, they have 3 MVPs at the top of the order, but lately it's been the unsung heroes guiding them.
It really has, and they got a little bit of a different lineup tonight. A lot of right-handers in there, but it's the bottom of the lineup that has really made the top dangerous. When you get this production from these guys, and it puts the pressure on the opponent's pitcher to face the top of the lineup, you're in trouble. So if they keep getting that, they're going to keep moving on.
And even more pressure on those guys to deliver tonight. Freddie Freeman is not in the starting lineup. Going to give him a day with the left hand on the mound to rest that ankle a little bit. Got these big cities on the big stage, and we've got Game 4 coming up next.
The theater is not for those without imagination. You must buy into your delusions, suspend all disbelief, use your feelings as facts.
No stage bigger than this one.
Countless hours of rehearsal lead to this moment. When you step on stage and the light shines.
The star of the show.
It's showtime.
Holy sensation! it all.
Magical. Plenty of greatness in this game.
Once in a lifetime talent.
What a superstar.
What a magical night.
The NLCS starts now.
Well, you got it just how you draw it up for postseason weather. Going to dip down into the 40s here for Game 4 tonight. Before it begins, we go down to the field with Ken Rosenthal.
Joe, both the Mets and Yankees wanted Yoshinobu Yamamoto, but the pitcher grew up a Dodgers fan, and he spent part of last offseason training in idyllic conditions at UCLA. Yankees GM Brian Cashman thought, we can't compete with this weather. The Mets' David Stern said, Yamamoto was in LA at the exact right time. It was a bit of a home field advantage. Well, tonight it's the Mets who have the home field advantage, but they'll have their hands full against the pitcher who spurned them when the Dodgers matched their $325 million offer. Now, over to Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Ken. Jose Quintana, meet the Dodgers. Cat, meet Mouse. It's the game within the game. No starting pitcher in baseball throws more pitches outside the strike zone than Quintana, but he's a master at making them look like strikes. In the postseason, he has thrown 47 changeups, 43 of them outside of the zone. Now tonight, he faces a team that chases the least in the league. The Dodgers have drawn 22 walks in this series and hit .323 when they're ahead of the count. That game tonight will be decided on the margins of home plate. Joe.
All right, Tom. Jose Quintana in this postseason. 6 scoreless innings in the winner-take-all. Game 3 of the wild card round. 1 unearned run over 5 innings in the clinching game of the division series. Given those challenges he's going to face against this Dodger lineup tonight, John, what's he got to do to keep things rolling?
Well, he's got to own the first strike, meaning there's damage in the first pitch. And then he's got to control and win the 3-ball counts. If he can win the 3-ball counts, because there'll be a lot of batters with 3 balls on in their at bat, he will be fine. He's got to keep the ball in the yard.
And it is a different looking lineup for Dave Roberts. Holds up the right-handed hitters in here. Tommy Edmonds up to hit cleanup. Kike Hernandez hits 5th. Andy Pages and Chris Taylor both getting rare starts out of the 8 and 9 spots. Today's same-game parlay available now on FanDuel. Mookie Betts, a couple home runs in this postseason. Yamamoto didn't have much strikeout stuff in his effective outing in Game 5 of the division series. And Francisco Lindor, whose only hit in this championship series was that home run. Ohtani climbs in, fresh off his monster home run late yesterday. Quintana comes home, and off we go with a ball outside.